Hello. Hi, Mira ji. Namaste. Nobody else is there today. In the previous class, were they present? Okay. Okay, then let's begin today's session. Sit in any comfortable pose. Close your eyes. Keep your spine straight, nice and long. Okay, let's begin with 3 Om together. Inhale. Now join your hands together in front of your heart center. Bow your head down and open your eyes while blinking. Okay, so let's begin with warm up and then we'll also talk about one posture. Okay, so let's sit in any comfortable pose and then swing forward into the tabletop. Press your palms on the floor. As you inhale, lift your head up, make a nice arc on your back, look up high to the ceiling. Exhale, lower your head down, hump on your back, push your hips forward. Inhale, head up, look up high. Exhale, head down, hump on your back. Squeeze your abdomen in. Inhale again, roll your shoulders back, lift your head up, make your chin pointing forward. Exhale, again drop your head down, hump on your back, squeeze your butts in. One more time, inhale, head up, look up high. And then exhale, drop your head down, hump on your back, squeeze your butts in. Now from here, send your legs back for the Now drop your knees down, chest down, chin down on the floor. Inhale, swing yourself forward for the Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. Chest open. Exhale, roll back on your toes for the mountain. Now stay here, reach your tailbone high, pedal out your legs one by one. Now step your right leg forward in between your both hands. Drop your back knee on the floor, sink your hips down, stretch your back leg. Exhale, step your left leg forward to meet your right leg. Inhale, all the way come up high, stretch your arms over the head. Exhale, again bend forward, hands on the floor. Now step your left leg back. Back. Yeah, and then send your right leg back. Mirayaji, I think there's a problem with your network. Maybe from my side, I don't know. Because your
Yes,
video,
your video, yeah, yes, your video and voice. It's stopping in between.
okay. It was raining today, so maybe that's why the network issues. Okay, so come up into the downward facing dog or mountain. Now drop your knees, chest in on the floor one more time. Inhale, swing yourself forward for the Cobra Pose or Bhujangasana. And then exhale, roll back on your toes for the mountain. Now step your right leg forward in between your both hands. Drop your back knee on the floor. Push your hips down. Exhale, left leg forward to meet your right leg in the forward bend. Inhale, stretch your arms over the head. Exhale, bend forward, hands on the floor. Send your right leg back. And then left leg back. Drop your knees down, chest down, and chin down on the floor. Inhale, swing yourself forward for the Cobra Pose. Exhale, roll back on your toes for the mountain. Now step your left leg forward in between your hands. Push your hips down, stretch your back leg. Exhale, step your right leg. Inhale, all the way come up high. Exhale, again bend down, hands on the floor. Now send your left leg back. Now right leg back. Drop your knees, chest in on the floor. Inhale, swing yourself forward for the Cobra Pose. Exhale, roll back on your toes for the mountain. Now step your right leg forward and then left leg forward, arms up over the head. This is your Hatha Sun salutation that we are doing. Exhale again, bend down. So we do have 2 rounds in one set. Okay, so first we stretch with our right leg, then we stretch from the left leg. Okay, so now we are stretching from the left leg. Now send your left leg back. Drop your back knee on the floor. Again, push your hips down. Exhale, right leg back. Drop your knees, chest, chin on the floor. Inhale, swing yourself forward for the Cobra Pose. Exhale, roll back on your toes for the mountain. Step your right leg forward and then left leg forward. Yeah, inhale all the way, come up high. Now, am I audible? Okay, just sit in any comfortable pose and let's talk about back bends. Okay, so yesterday we talked about Urdhvastasana or Hastottanasana, in which we were extending our shoulders and we were also extending our thoracic region. Okay, today we're gonna do another back bend, that is your Cobra Pose. Okay, in the Cobra Pose, so there are two poses, Cobra Pose and Upward Facing Dog. Okay, they both look similar. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I think it won't work out like this. Yes. Yes, we do have Cobra Pose and upward facing dog in. Very sorry for this inconvenience. Hello. Yes, what I was saying that we do have Cobra Pose and upward facing dog. They both look similar, but the stretch of your back and the stretch of your shoulder are different. Okay, in the Cobra Pose, yeah, in the upward facing dog, your upward facing dog and Cobra Pose, they both look similar, but in the Cobra Pose and upward facing dog, we do have different stretches. Okay, in the Cobra Pose, our lower belly should be on the floor, our hands should be bent, but whereas in the upward facing dog, your hands will be straight and your knees, thighs are off the floor. Okay, that's a difference. But see, whenever you are going, see, this Ashtanga Vinyasa upward facing dog is like intense one. We cannot directly do this for the beginners. But Cobra Pose, this is for the beginners because it's gonna stretch only on your thoracic region and your shoulders. Okay, you cannot directly move on to your lumbar region or upward facing dog. Okay, if you're directly extending your lower back, that may hurt your lower back or you may fall into injury. So that is why for the beginners we usually start from the Cobra
So
Pose.
I have one question.
Yeah.
That we got a handbook from our institute, Himalayan Yoga
Mm-hmm.
Association, which has like everything covered except the body posture, this alignment class which you're doing. So I just wanted to know that will you be sharing any PDF so that in future also it will be helpful for us. Hello.
Yeah, what did you say?
Yeah, so sir, we have the course material for all the sessions which we are doing, except for the
Mm-hmm.
body, this alignment and adjustment methodology one.
Mm-hmm.
So, which asana should be done by whom and what can be the modifications. If somebody is having some problem, then that person should skip a particular asana. So, all this basic knowledge, will be getting any notes on this because since I'm a fresher, I'm very new, so it will be very difficult for, to remember also without any notes in hand to remember. That suppose
Mm-hmm.
backbend one person should not do if he has this problem, or
Mm-hmm.
even if we are doing, then there is a modification to do it. So we'll be getting something, or will you make us make a note of it in the end or something like that later, when we can read it or revise it kind of a thing.
No, we do have manuals that's it for from our side. But whatever we are going to teach you, that you have to write down and understand.
Okay,
Okay.
like suppose
So
suppose we do
yeah,
chakrasana, so who
yeah.
should not do chakrasana, or
Mm-hmm,
what can be the modification? So something
mm-hmm,
like this I'm asking. So tomorrow when we start doing all this, it will be helpful.
mm. See,
That's
I'm gonna tell you the modification of each and every posture and
mhm.
the adjustment or who should not do and who is supposed to do. So that's all
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, but you have to remember it. Okay, the more you
Okay.
practice, the better understanding you will have who is supposed to
Okay.
do, who is not supposed.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, Mira, you put yourself on mute.
Yes, so okay, then
Mm.
simultaneously I'll keep on writing so that, even I
Mm-hmm.
remember
Yeah,
that,
that's
whenever
that
we are
that's
practicing.
gonna help you out. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So as we told you, as I told you yesterday that whenever we are going to do back bend, that is supposed to happen from the thoracic region. And
Hmm.
if you have low back injury like slip disc, herniated disc, then you're not supposed to do this posture. If you have scoliosis, still you're not supposed to do this. Instead, you can do forward bends for those who have scoliosis. But what is scoliosis? When you have S shape in your spine,
Hmm.
that is scoliosis. So
Hmm.
many people they have got kyphosis on their upper back, so they are supposed to do this back bend. If somebody has lordosis, they are not supposed to do back bend. So that's how this back bend is going to modify. That's how we're gonna adjust this posture.
Okay.
Okay. So apart from it, for the back bends, so there are few things that we need to keep in our mind. Like if you have hernia, that happens in your abdomen. If you have
Hmm.
hernia, then you're not supposed to do the back bend. If you
Hmm.
have lordosis, then you're not supposed to do this. If you have slip disc or herniated disc, then again you're not supposed to do it. If you have sciatica pain, if that pain is happening because of your lumbar region problem, like
Hmm.
your slip disc, then it's not supposed to do. But if it is happening because of your piriformis muscle, so there are two reasons of this sciatica pain.
Hmm.
First is your lower back. Second, your piriformis muscles that
Hmm.
start from your lumbar region to your top of your femur bone. That is your
Okay.
piriformis muscle. So if that gets tight, then it start to pinch your sciatica nerve.
Okay.
Okay, that is your sciatica pain. And another pain, sciatica pain that happens from the lumbar region.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Okay.
this is the thing that we need to understand in the back bend. As we are discussing about this cobra pose, in this cobra pose again, we need to keep these things in our mind that we're gonna open from our thoracic region, we're gonna open from our shoulders, and in upward facing dog, we're gonna open from the lumbar region. Lumbar is the bottom one, and thoracic, then cervical. Okay, once you become flexible with your thoracic, then you can move to the lumbar region. Okay, and in the back bend, as I told you yesterday, that we are supposed to rotate our hands outward because this is a tendency whenever you're doing back bend, your hands will automatically rotate outward. But if you are restricting that movement and if you're limiting that range of motion of your shoulders, then it's gonna like you're going opposite, like it's gonna hurt you definitely. Okay. So doing back bend, you have to open your hands, rotating your hands outward, then it's gonna increase that mobility or increase that range of motion of your thoracic region. Okay, so this will happen. think this network is gonna happen. Okay, so we'll discuss on this topic on Monday. Okay then. So day after tomorrow, you may ask any question. Maybe till that time we'll have good networks. Okay then. See you. Bye bye.